What's up, guys? I'm Johnny Khan. Welcome to Matters of the Occult, where we talk about the paranormal and supernatural with great respect and curiosity. Today, we will talk about some of my own personal experiences, one which actually happened very recently. I don't like lies, and I don't like BS, and I promise you, the following experiences were not under drug or alcoholic influence. Let's begin. I had just went to bed after dabbling with my tarot deck. I don't consider myself to be a psychic. However, I always feel like I've had a strong intuition, and I see the deck as merely a tool to confirm what I suspect already. Anyways, I went to sleep, and a short while later, I feel something creeping up across my bed. I start getting a paralysis episode. Now, I've had this happen to me before, and usually what follows is the sensation of something on top of me. And so this happened. And like before, a couple of times, I heard an inaudible whisper in my ear. I struggled to understand what he or she was saying until, like an old school radio dial, I clearly heard, "I was the daughter of a mayor." I can't remember what else she said, but then, in my mind's eye, I had a vision of an adult woman. In my mind's eye, I told her it was okay, and I understood. I felt myself give her a hug and pat on the back. I could feel her skin against mine. Now, this wasn't sexual at all. The episode ceased, and I went back to sleep very shortly later. Later on, I got another episode, except this time, it was a different entity. This entity was clearly malnourished or physically ill or died. It died because it was all I could hear. It was sickly and groaning. I know this might sound insensitive, but I wanted nothing to do with this episode. I did my best to shift around in my bed and wake up, until I eventually did. I was no longer bothered. An occultist once told me, when you hear Latin during a paralysis episode, it's because a lot of these entities are from ancient Roman times, practitioners of magic that passed on. This next episode happened a couple of months back. Again, it starts off with me sleeping, and then paralysis kicks in. This entity was speaking to me in Latin or German. Very frantically, in my mind's eye, I said, "I can't understand you." Then the entity said something to the effect of, "I didn't know they were European." And he kept on having this frantic energy, but I didn't know how to help, so I shifted around and I woke up. I know these stories might sound crazy to some, but they did happen. I have a couple of more experiences like these that I'll talk about soon. In the meantime, thank you for watching Matters of the Occult. Please like, share, and subscribe.